If you needed proof that Project 2025 is rapidly failing, this weekend was it. Because the No Kings protest has rapidly turned into one of the biggest protest movements in American history, and it's not just limited to America anymore. The movement saw over 2,100 different protests in 20 different countries, according to sources like Aaron Parnas and Under the Desk News. The No Kings organizers estimate on the conservative side, in the United States at least, that they had around 5 million protesters marching. Also coming out right now that a bunch of Marines and National Guardsmen who were deployed to Los Angeles have started filing complaints with ethics hotlines saying that they should not be deployed against United States citizens and that troop morale is an all-time low and they don't trust the president. That's per Yahoo News. At the same time, today Donald Trump announced that he is massively scaling back the ICE raids targeting things like restaurants, hotels, and farms. It's believed that Trump is tacoing on this whole thing for two reasons. The first is that he expected that deploying the military to Los Angeles would get cities to stop protesting him out of fear, and instead it's had the opposite effect and massively spiked the number of people protesting against him. Which is the old lesson: if you want to crush dissent, you don't send the military, that just inflames it. The second reason is he's likely been told by his advisors and his Wall Street buddies that those migrants make up a huge portion of the economic supply chain in the United States. That if he wants the economy not to crater in the US, he better leave those migrants where they are. And if this wasn't enough, Tom Homan, who's basically in charge of ICE at this point, has said they've had to massively scale back ICE raids for the officers' own safety. Tom Homan has said that this is because of a massive upsurge in negative perception of ICE from the public, as well as a huge uptick in the number of credible violent threats against ICE officers and their families in response to these raids. So we have Donald Trump and his administration realizing they don't have the support of the military, Donald Trump and his administration realizing they don't have the support of the people, Donald Trump and his administration realizing the people are actually uniting more strongly against him because of his use of force, and they're realizing that the more they try to apply force to these democratic states, the more they turn their governors into strong leaders in the eyes of the media. This is what I meant last week. This is the response of a government that is panicking because it realizes it has lost control of the narrative. When your government loses control of the narrative, it's very hard to get it back.